All right, can we finally break past like freaking 50 there? Oh my god, there we go. Finally, we are finally breaking out of it, dude. That's insane. It's insane. Just wanted to pull that out. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. We are finally breaking what we broke past 56 that we've been literally kissing for like God knows how long. I mean, obviously, if you screen out, we've been kissing 56 for way too long now. We're finally breaking out of it. We're finally seeing some good movement. I do think we might end up seeing over 60. I was about to say 68 cents. I was gonna what I meant to say 60 cents. I'm just gonna copy this and post it on the actual chat. Copy. So I do apologize for that inconvenience there. This is the only way I know how to do it because I don't have two screens, sadly. So this is the only way I can do that. So I do apologize in advance. Alright, so we can get out of here and go to the channel and go back here. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty freaking good. Like we finally broke out of 56. And if you were here before, of my earlier streams, I've been on in and out all day. We have literally been kissing 56 cents for what feels like a lifetime. Obviously, it's just been today in general, but we are finally breaking out of it. And I mean, it's pretty strong the way we're pulling up to. Oh man, it's a good night. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh, let's enjoy this pump. I wish I knew how to add music to the actual stream so we can like listen to some little tunes at the same time, but whatever. Like we are finally breaking out. 50.588 is going to be our next major target. I'm gonna try to find it here, see if I can get it. So honestly, our next big target is going to be all the way up here. And trust me, that's not that far off. That's not really that far off. I think our next major target that we need to blast past before we potentially see the 60 cent mark, we need to hit 0.588. We need to pass that. We finally broke past 56 freaking cents. It took us like all day to break past 56 cents. And based on how everything is going, all day feels like forever. So we're finally there. We finally broke past 56 cents. Now we're probably gonna like be kissing 57 for a little bit before we can potentially retest that 0.588 that was the day's range before it officially changed. I keep forgetting. I don't think the market is on my time zone. So like when I talk about end of day, I'm talking about end of day my time. I should probably adjust and readjust to this time, but see right now this is November 28th. For me, still November 27th. It's only 7:48 p.m. So I should really redo my titles and go based on this time. Obviously, we can draw some support here very quickly. Just off at the top of the chart, I'm pretty sure that we're going to turn 56 into a resistance level. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Let's go right there. It's just because it touches there and there. And I'm pretty sure 56, like we were battling with 56 way too long for it not to be a freaking support. Like we have legit been fighting 56. Yeah, 56. We have been fighting 56, but oh my, we're finally past it. We can finally start seeing good gains, hopefully. Like I said, I'm expecting our next big resistance to be at 58.8, roughly around that range. I think after 58.8, if we can go past that, then we might end up hitting that 60-cent mark again. We already hit it once. I don't think we savored it all that well, though. I really don't. I really do not think we gotta savor it more. You know, we gotta stay up there for like some time. You know, we can't just dive right back down. Like, no, we just can't. Sorry, I'm looking for something. I'm kind of distracted right now, aren't I? But I mean, it is. You guys don't care if I curse, right? But it is fucking amazing that we are finally past the 56 cent mark. Like, the 56 cent mark has been annoying me for the whole day today, and we're finally past it. So we can look ahead towards the 58s. I think the 58.8 is going to be some trouble there. I think around that mark we're going to probably hit some heavy resistance. I honestly don't think that the 57 fives and above is going to be all that difficult to get past. We might be kissing it a little bit, but I think we're going to go past straight to 5.588. And I think that's where we might see a major resistance. On top of that, we might see another resistance at 60 cents. I think anytime it's like 60, 70, 80, you can expect the resistance. It's just almost like, it's like clockwork, you know, like it's almost guaranteed. It doesn't always happen that way, so don't quote me on that. But oh man. Who's in here, man? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a great night, a great morning, whatever time of the day it might be for you. Hope it's going well. I mean, XRP is going up. I think that's a good start to any morning or any night or whatever time of the day it is you might find yourself in. Here out here celebrating with a little bit of wine. So cheers to you all. Cheers to this price going up finally, right? Finally, potentially looking very clear towards the 60s. I think that's something we want to see. I mean, I know I want to see that. Now it's going to be very exciting when we actually hit the 90 plus mark. And guys, I'm telling you, guys and girls, I don't know who's watching, so I will just go say both. Guys and girls, I am very excited for 90 plus because it's not that far off. It really isn't. I doubt this is going to mean much. I doubt this red candle is going to do much. Remember what I said about dojis earlier, though. Technically, when you see a doji, it does kind of represent a reversal, but not always. But again, I don't think this candle is going to mean much. I think the overall sentiment, the overall outlook on the market is positive. So I think we're going to probably continue that way. As I said earlier in some of my videos, I do believe that we're finally getting back in track with where it left off before it started to correct itself. And I think that's something that we've all been expecting. Somebody mentioned in one of the earlier streams comments that they believe that hitting that 46 cents not too long ago was the dip, was the lowest the correction would go. Some people say otherwise. Some people think it's going to hit 33s and stuff like that, which I see it all as a possibility. I think that we can all agree that it is a possibility, but it's not going to be likely. I think that the lowest we can probably dip, like if we were to dip hard, I think the lowest we would go would be like 46-ish cents before we hit some major support. Probably boost us back up to like the 55-53 cent range. Now, of course, we're bound to see some type of bearish movement, especially right after that big move. Like I've been saying to you guys, that 56 cent was definitely a place of heavy fucking resistance. Again, if you don't like me cursing, just let me know and I'll cool it down. But you know, like that 56 range was killing us for the whole day, and we were finally able to break past it. So I don't think we're gonna be kissing 57 too long. I'm almost certain that we are going to blast off to the 58.8 cent range. I don't think we're gonna be kissing 57 too long, but I could be entirely wrong. So don't quote me on any of this. Just saying. And again, I see we have 5 people in the stream now. Welcome all. I'm very excited, very happy that you're all here. I mean, hell, man, like, look at the chart, man. I think life is good, right? It'll be better when it hits like $96, you know, like, it'll be much better then, but still good. We still gotta enjoy the ride, you know, like, this is a time where we're gonna look back later on when XRP reaches the potential we know and we believe it can reach. You know, like once it reaches that potential, these are the times that we're gonna look back and we're gonna be like, you know, we're gonna be like old in our porch, you know, like rocking in our chair and shit, and like gonna be telling our grandkids about this, like, you know, like when we were this age, you know, like we were fucking battling 56 cents, and then all of a sudden we hit $96 and up, you know, like maybe I'm just talking nonsense, but you get the idea. I don't know, times are looking good. I mean, I'm obviously trying to keep the conversation going, just chilling here. Obviously, we're going to expect it to hit no less than 58.8 again. So definitely keep an eye out for that. I highly doubt we're going to be kissing 57 as long as we were kissing freaking 56 cents. But, you know, like I think we're going to, I don't think 57 is going to be a hassle for us. So we just see how it turns out, man. You know, like I decided to throw back the stream. I made a stream for my other YouTube channel. I was pretty much talking about gun control and stuff like that, like just a debate and stuff like that. So that was pretty fun, pretty refreshing. Not that I don't like looking at charts and everything. I do enjoy it, especially when we're hitting times like this. But you know, it was refreshing to talk about something other than crypto for a little bit. You know, it was kind of nice. I do love crypto, and trust me, I do love the community we have here because we all kind of understand each other at some level. You know, like when you go outside, when you go to like wherever the hell you go to eat, right, or wherever the hell you go to shop, when you start talking to people about crypto, it's almost like you're speaking a foreign language. You know, so I do think that's slowly changing, but you know. And I think when that change happens, when the change from like crypto being like a foreign language to most people, when that changes to being like an everyday topic, like we're going to be fucking rich, you know, if we reach that point. So don't quote me on this. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but like it looks positive and it looks like it will. So, so far it looks good. Just don't be the guy that bought pizza with BTC when it was like at no more than $1. Don't be that guy with XRP. I refuse to let you guys be that person with XRP because we know the potential. We know what it can do. I might be FOMOing a little bit here. Not FOMOing, but I may be I forget the terminology for it, kind of hyping it, you know. I don't mean to hype it. I don't mean to bring FOMO. Hell no, you know, I don't like that shit. Fuck FOMOing, dude. Like if you believe in a coin, you believe in a coin, and just be thorough, be transparent, see all sides of it, you know. Yeah, it can bump up to $96, $50, but it can also fucking go down to 0. So just keep that in mind. And it looks like we're going for it. I told you, we're not going to be kissing 57's ass for long. I think we're going to be going up to the 50.588 range. I think that's going to be the other heavy resistance that we have. And again, guys, if I'm saying something like, if I'm being too much, if I'm saying something that, you know, too many curse words or something, just let me know. Like, you know, I'm open to anything. I'm here for you guys at the end of the day. It's just a little bit exciting, you know, seeing this actual movement, us breaking 56 finally. It's quite exciting, so it gets me a little, like, you know, everywhere. Hold on, I just got a notification. Let me just check this out and I'll be right with you. So I just got a notification from a YouTube channel that Ripple XRP, is it over? Quite ironically, they dropped the video as it's pumping up. Look, guys, let's look at the obviously let's look at the day chart, which I'm pretty much that's where we're at. Let's look at the 5-day chart. Like look at that 5-day chart, like right there. Look at that beautiful 5-day chart. Like that's gorgeous. That looks amazing. Let's look at the 1 month. Sorry, I just want to look at all because I want us, everybody that's watching and everybody that might potentially watch later, to see, even though you've probably seen it, but I want you to see it again, the drastic change that has undergone XRP in the past month, in the past like week and a half, 2 weeks. Like it is insane. And I mean, if this doesn't feel like 2017 again, then I don't know what will. I don't think anything will. If that doesn't feel like that, I don't think anything will feel that way. I probably let me see, 6 months. This is, it's like that saying, so you can't make this up. You really can. Let's go to the year to date. Like, look at how gorgeous that is. Based on this, we're probably going to keep bumping up. I think that 75 cents is going to be very soon. Let's look at the 5-year. The 5-year, we're looking gorgeous. Well, besides this big wick, but it's still looking pretty good. Like on the 5-year chart, 58.8 was the top of this. That was 62.625. Okay. So I mean, overall, we're looking pretty good. We're looking prime. What the hell happened to this chart? I could have sworn it looked different. That is so weird. Okay, let's go back to the 5-day. Why does it look this way? Oh, I probably moved it. I probably freaking moved this somehow. Let me refresh this. Okay, there we go. I was like, dude, it looks so flat. Like there's nothing there. Okay, there we go. See, 5-day looks awesome. We're just looking at the daily though. The daily is generally going to be the more fun one for the time being. So that's kind of why we're focusing on that one specifically. And guys, I'm just looking at some stuff on YouTube itself. Alright, so somebody asked, what is the max in the next 30 minutes? Okay, so I'm not going to say that I'm going to get this very accurately for you. I would say that within the next 30 minutes, we are probably, see, the next 30 minutes, that's kind of rough. Like, I'm still learning charts myself. I'm very transparent, so I won't lie, I'm still learning charts myself, so I don't know how well I'm going to do this, but I do believe that just based on looking at this, we're obviously correcting. So obviously, like, I can tell you that we already hit the high for the next 30 minutes, but I don't believe that. I see, based on the patterns, based on how everything is going, I do think that the next 30 minutes we're probably going to be looking at a price of anywhere between the clear obvious, I'm not going to go too exaggerated. We're going to be looking at a clear price of most likely 0.576, anywhere from that to 0.58. Obviously we could be looking at the complete opposite and it could just continue going down, but I'm thinking anywhere between the 5.76 and the 5.8 range. Now, what do you think though? What is your perspective? What's your take on it? What do you think the next 30 minutes might look like? Obviously it might also go sideways for a little bit, but I don't think we're going to be kissing 57 for too long. I don't think so. We were kissing 56 for way too long. So I don't think we're gonna be messing around with 57 too long. I think we're gonna retest that 0.588, and I think it's going to happen today. But what's your take on it? What do you think? Do you think we're going to see those, or do you think it's like just going to retrace back to like the lower 50s? excuse me, because that's obviously also a possibility as well. I mean, the chart in general looks awesome. We are making some progress. Honestly, just the fact that we were able to get out of that overall 56 range, I think is awesome. We were messing with it too long. Let me just check something on YouTube on my iPad and I'll be right back with everything. So let's see what's going on here. All right, we're going back. I was just checking something else. I was seeing how other stuff is going, seeing the notification this person alert gave me. So right, we're back. Apologize about that. So yeah, I mean, obviously the next 30 minutes are rough, because just the fact that we were able to break that 56, in general break 56, you know, you would expect some type of retracement, just because that 56 was a pain in the ass to actually get through it. And if you've been here, you've been watching it, you know that it was a pain in the butt. But I think the fact that we're actually past that in general 50s, obviously we're at 56.9, but that's pretty much past 56, you know. So in general, just the fact that we're actually past the 0.569 mark, or just 0.56 in general, like, I think that's most likely going to be the new support. Is probably going to be around 56, probably 56 even ish, before we probably bump back up. But hey, I mean, you guys are in here. We got 4 people in here. Welcome everybody. Let me know what you think. What we're thinking here, what we're talking about, is that we believe that 56 is going to turn into a new support, and most likely we're going to see 0.588 very shortly. Obviously, very shortly doesn't necessarily mean in the next minute, in the next 30 seconds, but that's pretty much what the feel is. What do you all think, though? Some of you might be better at charts than me, so you might see something that I'm missing. So, you know, I'm open to criticism, to all of that. But that's just my take on it, based on looking at it personally. I will be looking at my phone here randomly. I do have you guys pretty much. I don't have a dual screen, so I have to keep checking back and forth to make sure that I read everything. All right. So yeah, again, we're just battling here. Probably gonna battle. I honestly did not think we were gonna be messing around with the 57-cent range for as long as this has been. I mean, it hasn't actually been that long, but it feels longer than it is. But I didn't think we were gonna be kissing 57 for this long. I thought we were gonna blast past it. I honestly didn't see 57 being a big major issue, a major resistance, but it does appear to be that way. Again, we do have that that potential drawback all the way up to at least 56. 56 was a heavy resistance, so we can expect it to be a heavy support as well. So we will see what happens here. Somebody that asked me a couple of minutes ago, to be exact, they asked me 7 minutes ago what they thought the next 30 minutes for XRP was going to look like. I told them that I personally don't know a whole lot about charts. I know just the basics, and based on what I'm seeing, I do think that the next 30 minutes we're going to be hitting anywhere between 2.56, 2.58. Again, I don't think we're going to be kissing 57 too long. I don't think we're going to be here for too long with that 57. So I do think that we are going to bounce back pretty nicely. I do think that that bullish trend is most likely going to continue. And the best part is that we're all here chilling together, just watching this. I probably have to go get more wine, you know, but that won't take me long. And again, guys, we do have 4 people here. We just have 5-1 left. If there's a personal reason why you guys decide like, hey, you know, like this isn't for me, then just let me know, because regardless if you are coming back or not to my videos, regardless if you're just here for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, it helps to know like what did it, you know, because that way I can kind of fix things and do things better. Obviously my personal knowledge on charts is definitely improving day by day, so as days go by you will see improvement of me and charts. Obviously I know the very basic, so yeah. But again, my 30-minute random prediction is 0.576 to 0.588. Obviously just 0.58. It is looking like we're trying to make some movement. Like obviously we have all these bears trying to try their best, but not really making a whole big dent. And I mean, it was expected, because obviously we do have these support line that I drew here at the 0.564 mark. I do think that we might even see the 0.56 mark, because we were having some issues there. So I do think that that's potentially going to be a support level, but I'm being a little bit more optimistic, and I'm putting it a little bit above that mark. So we will pretty much see what happens from there. I do think that, like I mentioned before, I don't think we're going to be messing around with 57 cents for too long. I think we're going to bump back up to the 58.8-ish range, and we're probably going to battle there for a little bit before it decides to potentially go up to the 60-cent range. And I do think that that's something that we're going to see today. Obviously we want it to progress from there. We don't want to see that heavy resistance back at 60, right? Most likely we will, but let's just hope that it's not all the way back down to 46. You know, I think that was pretty crucial. So, and again, I do still think that the 46 range is still possible. I don't think we're safe from that range just yet. You know, I don't think we are, and that's just me being realistic. So yeah, it's been 11 minutes since the person asked me what I thought, and you know, it's moving sideways. Like I said, I don't expect this to be around the 57 cents this long, but it's chilling here for some reason. So, you know, just let it be. As long as we're not below 56.5, 56.6, like I don't care. We had a hell of a day messing around with 0.56 in general. So anything above it, I'm fine. I'm cool with. Let's actually see how the day ended though, because I keep forgetting that for me, it's still the 27th. So when I say end of day, I'm referring to my day, but I should start referring to this. So obviously we ended with a high for the day. That's the next day. We ended with 56.3, which is pretty good. I don't know if you were watching. Some of you were watching my earlier streams. I did say we should end above. I wanted it to end above 60 clearly, but anything above 56 is good. Just checking something real quick. Checking some. Okay, so. All right, coolio. So, I mean, we're here battling with 57, which I did not think is gonna be this much of a freaking hassle, but it is. It is being that way, so gotta deal with it, right? I will say this though, I gotta go get a drink real quick, and I will be right back with you all. Just have to go refill my stuff real quick, pretty much. I guess I've been celebrating XRP early, a little bit of wine here and there, but it keeps us going, man. Like this morning, I don't know if the 5 of you that are currently in here were here this morning, but like I drink like 6, 7, maybe even 8 cups of coffee. Like it was awesome. But anyways, I will be right back. It's gonna probably take me like max 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I mean, I feel like we probably won't watch one anyways, but yeah, look for one. If you find one, then yes. Alright, so we're back. It looks like my 30-minute it's looking rough, right? How long ago was that? That was like 17 minutes. I wanted to go my way, obviously, but oh man. What are you guys up to tonight, though, besides watching this beautiful chart blow up in front of our eyes? Semi-blow up, I guess, right? What are you all up to, though, man? How's everyone's night? Welcome to the stream here. We are just looking for a break above 57.6. realistically 57.7. I do think we're probably going to see it here within probably the next 2-3 hours or so. I'm pretty sure we're going to have another breakout such as this one, which is probably going to take us to, if we have another breakout, it's probably going to take us to 58.9, 58.8. I think the next battle is going to be 0.588. I think that's where we are going to struggle a little bit. But anyways, guys, I do hate to have to cut this a little bit short. Actually, I'm gonna wait because it's gonna hit it. It's gonna hit it. Watch. Oh man. I do apologize. I'm a little bit talked out. I kind of did a bunch of talking earlier today in the earlier stream, so I'm at that point where like I talked in the earlier streams. I think for like collectively, probably over 4 hours of like blabbing and chatting and stuff like that. So it's like I'm kind of to the point in the night where I'm a little bit don't have too much to say as I did earlier in the day. I've one of you three that are here watching currently, if you saw me earlier, you know that I was just going on and on, man. Like I was nonstop. But now I'm getting to that point where like I probably said a lot of what I was going to say for the day. I just kind of want to see where this kind of goes in the next 10 minutes. We're probably going to end this stream in the next 10 minutes just because for that specific reason. I don't want to keep you guys here if I'm going to be like silent and MIA and stuff like that. I don't want to do that to you guys. So unless you guys want me to keep the stream going while I'm away, then by all means I can do that too. Obviously I don't get paid for you guys watching, but it does help the channel, if you guys do stay watching. So it's up to you guys. I do know that there's a lot of YouTubers also that do cover similar stuff. So if you guys want to, in around 10 minutes, if you guys want to go ahead and see that, there's some pretty good stuff out there. I personally try not to leave as much. Even if it's going down, I try not to leave just because, I want to be here for the ups and downs. And something tells me you three are probably three that were in here earlier. So, you already know the deal how I am, man. I don't tend to leave just because it's going down. Sometimes it works out that way, obviously, but But again, I just kind of want to see how the next 10 minutes plays out, and then I'm probably going to end it. It'll probably be for the night, honestly. Unless I see something wild happening, then I might pop back in. I will most likely be streaming tomorrow around 9, between 7 to 10 a.m. my time. It's currently, I'm on Eastern time, so it's currently 8:23 p.m. So most likely tomorrow around 8 and 10 a.m. if you tune in here and there to see, or if you turn the bell notifications on and subscribe if you haven't already, then you'll get a notification for that, and then we can revisit the whole chart and see what it's doing at that point. I think that at that point where I'm hoping that we will be above 58 cents. I do think that's going to be the case. I do think that we're going to hit 58 again, even if we just hit it for a little bit and come back down for some time before we go back up. Excuse me. I do see us hitting it again, so I apologize. I am looking at some stuff while we see the chart unfold for the next couple of minutes. I'm looking at some stuff from my other channel. I don't know. I just want to get the big channel going. But again, like I said in the other video, I'm grateful and thankful that you guys are here supporting the channel, supporting me, supporting the community, and just tuning in and chilling here, you know. I think that's amazing. I'll probably be headed out here in 6 minutes. I just want to see how the 30-minute turns out, because somebody did ask me for the 30 minutes, so I kind of want to see how that plays out. I did tell them that I believe it's going to hit 0.56 all the way up to 0.58. Obviously, I'm not the best with charts. I'm not a professional with charts, so my reading is not going to be always on point. Obviously, I can find resistance levels. I can find support levels. Those are very easy to do. Now, as far as to like it's going to go this way for sure, like, you know, I know some indicators, not all of them. It is looking like we want to drop. Just quickly, obviously, we have this level right here that we are currently looking at. Honestly, anywhere between 56 and up is going to be support. Now, if we blow below 56, then yeah, we can expect to go even lower than 53. If we go below 56, we're probably going to be seeing anywhere between 52 to 55 cent mark. So let's see how this turns out. I mean, that's obviously negative to begin with. It dropped from here all the way down here, so that's automatically negative. But obviously it doesn't mean that it can't reverse, because it sure as hell can. And it does make sense because we did pass that 56 cent mark. I think we all kind of expected this drawback coming. That's part of the reason why we have this support line right over here that we drew earlier. So we kind of saw it coming. We kind of saw some of this happening, regardless if I was being optimistic about it. Like I said, we battled too long with 56 cents for it not to become a support, and that's exactly kind of what we're seeing here. Again, to me, 56, it's the same as 56.9. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, once you're a 56.9, you're technically already a 57. But yeah, we're still battling that 56 cent mark. So hold on a second. I gotta go grab something, and I'll be right back. All right, so we are back, and we're getting close to that 30-minute mark. It doesn't look like that 56.56 is going to be a thing in the next couple of minutes here. Yeah, we will see. I'm sorry, did I say 50? I'm tripping. I meant 57. I don't know why I said it. Wait. 57.6. Dude, I'm everywhere right now. Like, I need to go to sleep or something. Anyways, it did not happen. Obviously, we're not. It can happen, but most likely we're not going to be zooming up to 0.56. Fuck, I'm everywhere, dude. 0.576. We're most likely not going to hit that within the next 2 minutes, unless we just blow up, like literally blow up and blow past this, you know. Which, if you think about it, it's not entirely like impossible, but yeah, based on this right now, it's not gonna do that. Now, you guys tell me, do you want me to keep the stream on the chart going while I head out, or just cut the video, shut off the stream? I honestly think just shut off the stream because it's not as engaging if there's nobody behind. You know what I mean? So I'll probably just shut the stream off. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you all the 3 that were here too. Essentially the very last, especially you 2 that are still here. Thank you all so much. I probably shouldn't have started this last stream just because I'm a little bit tired. So yeah, I'm not as talkative as I was a couple hours ago when I started the earlier stream. So, but that pretty much does it for this stream. I will be back tomorrow anywhere between 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. It is 8:30 p.m. I'm on Eastern time. So if you want to relink up tomorrow morning, and we can go over this chart again. Most likely we're going to wake up to a 58-cent plus XRP. Obviously could trend sideways the whole night, who knows, but I highly doubt that. I don't think we're gonna be messing around with 57 cents too long, but definitely stay tuned and come through tomorrow. Get you a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and let's just discuss this and see how everything is going, because I think tomorrow morning is going to be more positive. But again, thank you all for tuning in, and have a great night, have a great morning, whatever it may be for you.